keep seeing people try to say that Michael Jordan's 10 scoring titles makes him the GOAT. Like, just to be clear, he led the league in field goal attempts in 9 of those, and not by like a small margin. We're talking hundreds of more shots than the next person. And LeBron James, the 1 year that he led the league in field goal attempts, guess what? He won a scoring title. It's almost like those are correlated. Also, for everybody who keeps saying that the Defensive Player of the Year is what makes Michael Jordan the best player, it's like, oh, he's the only player with the Finals MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year, the MVP, the All-Star Game, and whatever the hell, the dunk champion, the like all the stupid things they keep saying. Buddy, if it's easier to score in this generation, which we all agree, it's easier to score in this generation. You have the Euro step, the pacing, the no hand checking. You know, the 3-point shot has created extra space on the floor. Obviously, it's easier to score in this generation. I'm not questioning that at all. But that means that it was easier to play defense in the previous generations. Do we understand that? So you're saying Michael Jordan was a better defender in his generation whenever it was easier to play. Buddy, what do you think LeBron James would have did if he got to put his hand on your waist and got to hand check you? Where are you going? He's 250 pounds, 6'8", and most athletic player to ever play the game. Like, you're not going anywhere on him. And now throw in the fact that everybody's like within 8 feet of each other because nobody could shoot back then. He's gonna block a shit ton of shots too. And then, like, on top of all this, like, people use the Jordan's better than him because of the Defensive Player of the Year. Scottie Pippen doesn't have a Defensive Player of the Year award, and most people understand that he was a better defender. He picked up the best player usually because teams didn't center around their shooting guard back then. That's not the way the game was played. Michael Jordan really the first guy, the first shooting guard, the first small that ever the team was built around. He was the first guy who showed, like, hey, okay, you can win championships this way. Like, Jerry West didn't have a lot of success in that department. He only had 1 championship in whatever attempts, 11 of them or whatever the hell it was. So it wasn't a common thing for guard centerpieces to win championships. So Scottie Pippen typically picked up the team's best player because they were taller. So, like, you're already kind of debunking your own theory with that. You're saying that Michael Jordan is better because he has the Player of the Year award, but we all know Scottie Pippen was better than Michael Jordan on defense, who doesn't have the Defensive Player of the Year. So that doesn't work. On top of it, LeBron James has a Defensive Player of the Year award on 2. He was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting on 2 occasions, and one of those occasions was Marc Gasol winning it in, I think it was 2011-2012 season. And he wasn't even the first team defense. It was like the first year they used like sabermetrics or something, and they just like messed it up. Memphis played like super slow, and his stats looked much better than he actually was. Nobody thought that Marc Gasol was the best defender in the league. I mean, everyone thought that Dwight Howard himself was better, but they gave it to Marc Gasol for whatever reason. So let's debunk that too.